Okay, as they say in the trade, pardon my dust. And one of the things is that I've got all these cords flopped around here because I was attempting to connect up this VCR here, and I got all the cords set up there, but it did not recognize. I missed the disc for that, and I don't know. I thought I would be able to just play it through some other kind of a video program on my computer, but it was not recognizing, so hopefully the cord doesn't go bad. But I want to get back on that project. If you watch some of my older videos, I have some old VCR tape clips, and the old converter thing just fried. It just went bad. They just do that every so often. I just want to show off this really quickly. This is a box I found while I was cleaning out. This is a really cool box that somebody made. I had to alter it a little bit, but I use that for a lot of top-loaded baseball cards. I thought that was really cool. And it's an original license plate that somebody cut up and riveted together fairly expertly. Probably for Etsy or something like that. I'm not really sure. No idea what that was for, but it was a, is it 03 or an 02 license plate? Not really sure. But anyway, that's kind of cool. So we will deal that with another time. I got 2 packages in. Still waiting for my Burbank sports cards. That's the first one I ordered, and it's probably the last one to come in. One came in from the amazing Mangini collection. I was not expecting his response. I was like, what the heck? And I will show you some other cards that kind of revolve around that. And then I got this eBay standard envelope here. A lot of those, I guess that's a way to get cheaper shipping. I'm not 100% sure, but in a PWE, a whole bunch of cards. So we'll start off with this one here. And like I said, everything is arriving before. This is a mixture of set cards and TTM fuel and that sort of stuff. So you show you my thought processes on what I'm purchasing. As I said, February is going to be cutting back for me, if not by a lot or all. I'm going to try, because I still have a bunch of stuff that hasn't gotten here, so that should hopefully take up my time here. It's very well packed. So we'll see if we got everything that I have asked for here. This was one of those kind of special deals. I can't remember if you bought 4, you got 2 free or something like that. And then so that gave you 6 cards for the price of 4. And then, I don't know, and then I got up 2 of those deals. So I think it's unlimited for certain cards. And then also I got free shipping. So I think it was like 10 or 12 bucks for this, somewhere in between that for all these cards here. And some of them I just got for the heck of it. If I can get them out of here with the tape here. I don't want to wrinkle the cards. You know how I love this Scotch tape all over the place. But anyway, so what we have here is card number 1. Oops. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no, don't do that. So they doubled up the cards in the top loader, or the penny sleeves. We have Debbie Meyer. So that's okay. Debbie Meyer there for the Olympic Heroes. This is the slightly rarer version, the M&M's one, the Send Away. But then in that same exact penny sleeve, we have Al Spangler's 1960 Leaf, I think a 60 Leaf or rookie card. So I was like, what the heck? There's some kind of minor blemish on here. Hopefully that's not roller. I don't know. There's some, it looks like, I don't know. It looks like fresh damage there. I'm not really sure, but it looks like some sort of, who knows. It's in really good condition. The reason why I bought it is I'm hoping to have Al Spangler autograph that for me. I think he's still alive. So I was hoping that he would sign that. It's really an amazing condition card. I don't know why these cards get overlooked or they're so cheap. But anyway, that I don't think is a reproduction. I think is the original deal there. I got that for $1.50, so that is really cool to have that one. Then we have some other cards. Like I said, they're all doubled. Oh, some of them are tripled up in a penny. 3 in a penny sleeve. Okay, 3 in a penny sleeve. A new one every day. But anyway, I got these cards cheap. Magnum PI card number 33. Did not have that one for the set. I think I'm going to be missing something like a couple of cards, between 2 and 5 cards. And we got 2 Olympic cards here. Janie Eichhoff. I think she's local, and Inga Thompson, one of those people. I don't know. I don't know if they sign. We'll see. I haven't seen any data on those people here. Then this is for my Beverly Hills 90210 set, 2 in a penny sleeve again. And we have these just random cards here. I'm pretty sure I did not have those. I thought I had this one, so I will have to double check and make sure I didn't order the one or get the wrong card shipped to me. These things happen. I did not have that one there. I will probably be about 15 cards done with that set. We got a few more cards here. Let's see what we have here. Some more cards here. We have 2 in a penny sleeve. And we have Phil Dahlhauser because somebody got him. It's not an Olympic set that I'm working on, but I just wanted to fill out the order. And I said, you know, I'm working on Olympics, might as well. I just like this Mike Murphy card here. I don't know what that is. Just some top stuff there. Mike Murphy, I just like that card. Somebody got him back TTM, and they were advertised in very good condition, so, you know, why not? A near mint card, why not? And we have another 90210 card here, a Jenny Garth, I believe. Oops, the upside down penny sleeve trick. And then there is Gabrielle, oh, what is her name? Cardieris or whatever her name is, I'm not really sure. So there are those two cards. Like I said, I'm going to probably be about 10, 12, 15 cards shy of a set. We got 3 more here. I know I'm going on about 5.5 minutes already. And then we have Higgins right there. He passed away a long time ago. That would have been a great one to have signed TTM. People want $50 and $100 for his autograph, and I got him for free on 3 cards. There's Shannon Doherty and Luke Perry, I believe. Don't ask me why I'm building that set, but it's just one that was just here, and I just wanted to finish it off. I like to finish things, you know what I mean? And here's card number 56, Roger E. Mosley. Man, it's unfortunate he died in a car wreck recently. I got him on a couple cards and didn't have all of them. It was just killing me to get all these cards. And then, of course, I missed my opportunity because I didn't have the cards, you know, and here's Higgins again, and Magnum right there. And I lost some of my cards. They're puzzle backs, essentially. And I lost my some of my cards to TTM purpose. Everybody got him back. Theoretically got him back. We don't know if he was legit or not, and I didn't get my cards back. That's just how it worked for me. Everybody got him, and I didn't. I guess I jumped on the train a week too late or something. But we got this awesome Mangini collection card here. That's really pretty cool. That goes in the YouTube Binder PC. And I wanted to share with you a couple of things here. So my card collecting story very, very quickly is that I would go to the mall all the time, and I think I noticed a card show there one time. And then I started going to card shows, you know, when I could go to card shows. And there was a card shop in the mall. So I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Visit the card shop in the mall and visit the card show. Unfortunately, sometimes the card shows, you know, weren't all that great, but usually they were pretty good for me because I was finding stuff like, you know, Hank Aaron's for next to nothing, because if it was cut wrong, somebody was willing to give that to me for like a couple bucks. It's like Hank Aaron 59 All-Star, $1.50 or whatever it was. I'll take that all day long. I only usually had 10 or 20 bucks total in my pocket, and I was usually expected to come back with some of it. So I mean, you know, I just didn't have a lot of money to throw on that. And this other card shop, which is still in existence, was not in the mall anymore. They had lots of vintage cards and always like 50% off of this, whatever. But man, some of the prices still for the conditions. I mean, they had some of the most awful condition cards, and I just ended up paying a lot of money for those. And so my vintage, you know, I started collecting vintage in the 80s before anybody else was. But, you know, and it was really hard pressed to find them. And then the big LCS, I want to say the big or main LCS, the one that's on the beaten path, they don't have a lot of vintage cards. They're all ultra modern cards now. They do sometimes throw some 70s cards in a 25-cent box, but that's few and far between, and usually ones I already have. These are some cards I wanted to show because I think they're similar to what we have on the table here that John has sent here. These are my autographed football cards from, I never remember the Philadelphia and that sort of thing, what years they are, but we're not going to worry about the years here. But we have Jerry Logan, Roosevelt Taylor, George Rose, Jerry Stovall, George Mira, quarterback of the 49ers at one point. Paul Hornung, I just missed him. I bought that card and then he died. I was like, oh no, I had it all ready to go. And I was just waiting on that card because that was the first affordable Paul Hornung card I could get. Vince Promuto, Greg Larson, another Vince Promuto card there. And page number 2. We have Roosevelt Taylor. That's really, really cool there. And I like these ones with the cars in the background. I have several of those. There's Vince Costello. Joe Marconi. Those are not autographed. And then we have Richie Pettibone. And we have Bill Glass, which is signed with the car in the back. And we just have some other ones here. Here's Jim Parker. Just kind of thought he looked like a mean dude there. Sorry for the glare here, but and Sid Blanks, I got him to sign. He didn't have a lot of data on his thing, but I got Sid Blanks, and I also got Ken Herrick. I just thought those are really super cool cards. Again, they were not super mint, but I figured if they weren't okay to grade, they were okay to send. And then, of course, they're at the back. So here's Lou Kerouac, so that's kind of cool. Another one of the yellow border cards. I have a few of those. But as I said, this card here, I had mentioned that I had trouble getting this card back in the day, and it was people were always wanting too much money for it and that sort of thing, and or the grade just wasn't quite right for it. And John has nicely sent a bonus item here, the Mangini collection. That is really, really sick. That just needs to... do you know anybody who would grade that? I think PSA used to grade custom cards. Not really sure about that. Let me know if anybody... because that'd be fun to have that one graded. That'd be kind of cool. come back as authentic, or hopefully I don't get it rejected. YouTube Hoff 2020, that's a while ago. 2020 was a while ago. One of the OGs. If you're not subscribed to the Mangini collection, you're missing out, because he's basically a museum. He just always pulls out cards I've never seen in my life, or cards that I only have seen in price guides and never have seen, with my own eyeballs, and that's just really cool. Sorry again about the glare. I'll maybe do some photographs at the end of this video here. But here's the card in question. Packed very carefully and properly, and this is in a card saver too. Good old John Unitas, or as we like to call in the trade, Johnny Unitas. Amazing. He's card number 24 in this set. I think there's one set he was card number 1. Don't quote me on this. I wonder if that's a special sleeve on top of a sleeve. It's kind of an interesting little deal bop here. Could be. But anyway, I don't want to take it out of the sleeve because I am unfortunately unprepared. I do not have the glove on, but this is the only glove I could find right here, the UV glove. Picked that up for, I guess, Mom's Christmas or birthday one year, because it was always advertised on TV, and we just thought that was the coolest thing to get for her. She obviously is not using it anymore for reasons I won't go into, but essentially that is the only glove that I could find at the moment, and I don't want to. Well, actually, it probably would have worked. It's well protected. These work pretty good. I really like those. But anyway, this is a really, really cool card. I don't care that it's not centered. I just thought it was neat that he just offered to send it to me. I just thought, what the heck? People are offering to send me a Johnny Unitas card? It helps to complain, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm going on and on and on for this video, but it really deserves, its day in the sun here. Hopefully, I will not have it in a Lou Rock display sitting right in the window. Oh my gosh, I just got my Amazon display and I ruined it. No, that would not happen. I do have a quick little story, though. I did have a really nice display, I thought, with some, I had a Ray Dandridge autograph, and it turned purple. It was sitting by the window. My brother also had, like, a nice baseball signed by a Mel Renfro, Hall of Famer, and the autograph faded right off of it, almost to where it was 0. I think we just threw the baseball in with what the kids could play with, or something, that when the family came to visit, and that was just something that they would do. But really cool to have this sent, Mr. Crew Cut right there. I mentioned the other day that almost everybody had 0 mustaches except for Ben Davidson was practically the only one. Really cool. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have to build a set, right, John? That's crazy. So thank you very much for sending this. You really didn't need to. You shouldn't have. And that is just stupendous. I think the prices have come down a little bit on these. But like I said, my LCS never really had these. There would be some sort of really screwed up corner or some sort of damage to the back. And I was like, oh, I don't know, $15 for that card. It just never hit that right price frame for the condition is what happened. I mean, that happened to a lot of cards, but when you have a Hank Aaron and you don't care if it's trimmed or folded in half. It's Hank Aaron for like $1 or $2, you took it. That's what I missed about card shows, is because, the LCSs were very strict Beckett. Very, very strict Beckett, or basically if they've never seen him before or didn't get very many of them, they priced him accordingly. I've got one of those play ball cards that's almost sawed in half. I paid only $5 for it, but, at one time that was actually too much for that card, even though that guy was a Hall of Famer. Joe Cronin, I believe, is what it was. He was not a, I don't know, I should show that one of these times here, but anything else I want to show before I shut off the video? Here, I'll just show you a couple other cards in my mystery box here. So these are just cards that I just threw in here just to fill up the box here. Let's see if I can find something interesting here. This one you won't be able to see because of the glare, but this is the 1996 shirt from the Birdcage, put out by Upper Deck. So Robin Williams supposedly wore that little piece of relic. I got this one, and when I found out Robin Williams had died, I went to eBay and everybody was looking for autographs, and I think I got this for a whopping $8. I think it was $8. It might have even included shipping, but it was under $10. I just thought it was $3, yeah. And I just thought that was really cool. I mean, I just said, you know what? I'm not going to go looking for Robin Williams' autograph and get a fake one. I'm going to get a legit piece of Hollywood here, and these are not great cards, and that's why I had passed on it for so many years, but I got it for a really fair price. They're between $15 and $35 now. And this is another card that's gone up in price here, the Henry Winkler card. He's back in the spotlight with his television show Barry, I think is what it is. I don't know what show it is. I don't get any kind of plus anything. I get negative. But I just thought this was cool. This was like $3 or $4 on ComC at one point. Or eBay, I don't remember. It was very, very cheap. But now it's like probably $10, $15, $20 for that one there. What else do we have here? Kobe Bryant card here. I found this at a Goodwill bins after he had passed away, I think. And this is the only Kobe I currently own. I just thought that was cool to have that one with the trophy and the 4 times or whatever. I just thought that was really cool. Really, really neat to have that one. It's not a valuable card, couple bucks here. What else do we have here? Dale Bozzio from Missing Persons. There we go. And this is a really cool one. I got this really cheap. These autographs, you know, sometimes the best time to get that is when Leaf or Pop Century is putting the stuff right out, because there's so many bids and stuff and people are missing stuff. This is quote 4 out of 15. Does that mean it's really worth 4 out of 15 prices? Not really. As again, this is probably close to 10 bucks, 12 bucks. I really don't remember. But unfortunately, you know, they give you such a tiny little place to sign your name. It's all squished and goofed up there, all kind of messed up there. Again, a glare on this camera is not going to be doing us any good. And a couple other cards here, and then we'll call it a day. This old Harry Potter cards. Don't get me started on some of the prices of these things here. This is some sort of relic card. I think it was part of a bathrobe or something. There it says Memorable Moments, Authentic Costume Card. I don't know who this is right now. I don't know. I really don't remember who this was. But I think it was one of those things where, you know, it would be like maybe a slight ding or something on the card, and somebody would sell it between $5 and $12 for one of these cards there back in the day. If you could find one of these for under $20, you stole it. You know, this could be like a $30 to $50 card. It's numbered out of 670 from Artbox. Really cool. So really neat there. One more card here before I run out of video here. And shout out to Jason, now back to Zombie Collector, and this is Elton John. This is his Top Trumps Tournament Pop Stars 30 Chart Toppers set. And it's just the most beautiful picture of Elton you have ever seen. And thank you, John. Not Elton John, but thank you, John Mangini, for the Johnny Unitas card. That was just way too generous. And thank you for watching.